Hello, it's Danny once again, and I want to congratulate a couple of you out there that figured out the Danny Bell DB48 thing is a email address, because I got some interesting email from you, and y'all had some interesting questions, so this is permanent bondage again, except this time I'm going to answer some questions, and then we'll go from there. And now let's see what else we can dig up. Like I said, I'm the one that's locked in the two titanium collars, and I got, as you can see, the wrist rings, and I got ankle restraints, and two sets of those on each ankle. So that's one kind of permanent bondage. Now the question, the one that I seems to have got everybody captivated over there, is about the big collars, those heavy collars I keep telling y'all about, and the steel abdomen band that goes around. That's the big heavy steel thing. It actually fits over the slave's hip bones and everything. And some of the questions was, how do they maintain it? How do they keep from putting on too much weight? How do they, just question after question over there about this kind of stuff I keep popping up. Okay, I'll tell you, very simple. They got the finest doctors there is that takes care of them slaves. Some of them slaves, for example, you're talking about the investor may have millions in them. That's right. Think of that. People running around that sold for millions of dollars. So getting them on a strict diet or whatever they need, they got the finest doctors and everything there to oversee it, to make sure that put it bluntly, their belly doesn't turn around and get too big or anything like that where it doesn't fit right. They'll adjust the diet or, and I'm sure that option's there too. They can stop feeding them for a while. That'll definitely make you lose weight. So anyway, all those options, and like I said, you got the doctors right there, the finest money can buy, and they watch over them, care for them, everything. So I hope that kind of answers your question. If you got millions of dollars and you're in deep enough where you don't have to ever worry about the law or anybody else messing with you, actually you're kind of above it. So you don't have to worry about those kind of things. You can afford to get the people, get them what they need, modify your slave as you want them, and they'll maintain them. It's just money. And they're going to, it's something that they always get their investment back. The longer they have a slave, more experienced they are, more valuable they are. And like I said, they do not kill their slaves. The only ones I've ever even heard of or anything that can get killed, or it'll be like one of them that's got one of those little training collars on, and that's for a reason. They actually killed themselves. They got out of range of the thing. They got too close to the controller and it shut them down, or some idiot decided they were going to try to do something with that controller, and it protected itself by killing the slave. And yes, there have been some that's been killed like that. I'll tell you that right now. So, like I said, but these people are down so deep you're never going to get to the bottom of it. So you don't have to worry about any of them turn around and turning into a nester. What's a nester? Okay. That's a female. Y'all they're easy to spot. They're that female, and you ever watch some TV shows that come on that's like Maury or Jerry Springer or some of those. Well, those shows are famous for showing you nesters. And the easiest way to spot one of them is going to be some female over there that weighs 350 pounds. And she's going to have at least one, if not 6 kids. And she's going to be tied into every kind of welfare and benefit she can scrounge. That's supposed to be for the kids. But in reality, it's used to feed her where she don't have to work, and she can usually afford on top of that, with those benefits, it's supposed to be going strictly to the children, to keep some useless guy around that can't hold down a job and or a drug addict. You know, that's a nester. So they don't ever turn into nesters. Like I said, those slaves are, you know, some of them, I imagine when the Dom sells them or exchanges them or whatever the deal is over there, you know, we're talking millions of dollars trading hands. Where a nester, you'd have to pay somebody to haul the nester off. So they're nothing like a nester. You know, these are very, very expensive, maintained slaves. So that's the thing I wanted to answer and let y'all know all about. So anyway, congratulations on the first one. Actually, was the best one over there that figured out how to contact me directly. And anyway, I hope that I answered your questions there, and you got it figured out now. But yeah, they can afford any care. They can put them on any diet. If they need any type of medication, the doctor's right there. He can get them whatever they need. You know, so like I said, you're not. Don't think of the slave as being somebody that's on a lower level. What you need to do is adjust your brain. You're talking about a highly expensive individual to care for and maintain. One that's worth a lot of millions. And later going to be even more expensive. So this is, you know, I hope this more or less gives everybody an idea of what's really going on. I keep telling you, these people are powerful. They're underground. They don't answer to the law. They buy and sell human beings like you would go buy a t-shirt. You know, it's that simple for them. They don't have to worry about the police. They don't have to worry about anything. Like I said, the one that's bidding or buying from them or whatever could be your favorite senator, you know, or congressman. So it's politically covered. You know, they do that stuff. They're covering for themselves and their other associates. Now, I'll just give you, you know, that's one way you can get the money down, you get the protection. That's only one way. They have got many more, I'll guarantee you. And if you can think it up, I got news for you, friend. They thought it up 20 years ago and perfected the idea. So with that one, we're going to leave this with you. And I hope y'all enjoyed this one. So I don't know exactly what I'd call this one. Permanent bondage, I don't know. Slave maintenance or something. So anyway, that's the way it is. But like I said, everybody's cared for. So I think I got you down now where you see how everything works. And with that one, the only thing I can tell y'all is have a good one over there. And like I said, I'm going to get into the world. And it's dark, and it gets way down there, and we're going to start getting into gladiator games. Aren't y'all ready? They're not what you think. It's not like a gladiator game at you know, yeah, everybody pops in their brain right quick, says, oh, well, that was like a Gladiators in Rome. No, it's never going to be in an arena. It'll probably be right there in the same building where they do everything, their meeting place, because they're buying and selling slaves, and they got doms going crazy showing off their slaves, and the same routine. You know, it's just different types. You know, it's whatever floats your boat, I guess is the best way to explain it. And you can turn a slave into it. So, with that one, like I said, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to call this. I got to figure out something where y'all know. But this is Danny, and y'all have a good one until I figure out how to do the other and get it on. You know, it's giving y'all details where you can get a picture in your mind what's going on. That's the problem. The problem is not knowing what's going on. The problem is explaining it where you know what's going on. So with that, and that's about it for this one. Y'all have a good one and a safe one. Y'all know my warnings. And with that, bye-bye. Pink.